Hi guys, so today's video is all about Sunstone. So I did say I was going to make crystal videos with different crystals every single week or so. So here's another one, since you guys enjoyed the last one. This is Sunstone, so it's a crystal that, well, this one at least, looks like a jelly bean. I've connected with it today, and today it's my responsibility to connect with it. And I actually filmed a 40-minute ASMR video today with this, and it made me cry on camera. It actually made me cry. It was quite an experience. I saw a lot. Actually, I don't want to spoil it, so go check out my ASMR channel. I'll post it in about a week. So I had quite an empowering experience with this. Basically, what I do with the crystals, as I said last time, I kind of go over my chakra point systems, the knees, the feet, the back, lower back, upper back. And when I got to the lower back, actually when I got to the sacral, I started feeling a little something. And then when I got to the lower back, it's like, which is kind of funny. Now that I think about it, my lower back, yeah. Wow, that's crazy. Your lower back is exactly parallel to your sacral. So it's like, oh my gosh, there was something there in that part of my body that triggered me emotionally, and it healed me. I feel a lot better today. You guys remember I was feeling a bit sad working with the raw aquamarine. Aquamarine started triggering that emotion in me, that Capricorn moon in me, which Capricorn in general is not really emotional, but that with the Capricorn with the moon makes it emotional. In my chart, especially mixed with my Scorpio, but that's another point. But yeah, and I just felt like, wow, like I didn't expect this crystal to actually do something for me, and it did. And man, I feel better. My lower back is less sore. Like I don't even feel the soreness, to be honest with you, until I put a crystal there. Like every single crystal I've worked with so far today, I mean, not today alone, but lately, every single time I put a crystal on my lower back, it triggers me and my soreness. And I don't realize like how sore my back is and how much I have going on back there. And so it's quite wild, actually. It really is. And so this is a good crystal for protection. Okay, that's one thing. Happiness. So think of sun. Think of the sun. Sunstone. It's one word, sunstone. What do you think of? I immediately think happy. I think of yellow, cheerful, glowing energies. I mean, it does look cheerful, healthy, glowing. It's like an orange and white crystal, and there are many variations of this. It doesn't just look like this, like a jelly bean. I mean, this just happened to be crafted in that way, and it pulled me in, it drew me in somehow, it spoke to me. Yeah, so there's a reason for that, and now I understand the connection. It took care of a lot for me today. And normally I would do the healing at night, but I actually ended up doing it during the day because I was filming the ASMR. But there was another good quality to this crystal: protection, happiness, personal power. So standing your ground. I saw a lot while connecting to this. I don't want to, again, spoil it, but this crystal is also good for warmth. I felt a lot of warmth. That was my immediate impression, was warmth. And it gets really warm when you charge it and hold it with your palms. I also felt an incredible amount of, I don't know how much I'm spoiling, but okay, whatever, I guess. Pain elsewhere in my body. And so it didn't connect with me very well in other parts, but in some parts it did. Like sometimes you'll just speed through different parts, and this one I kind of sped through until I got to the sacral and lower back. Then it's like, whoa, like I really held it there for a while. And actually, now that I think about it, when I glow it in different lights, you can see more like a glitter. It's very cool. It looks quite plain until you shine it in different lights and turn it in different angles. And really play around with it. Yeah, and I feel like I've been getting better, consistent night's sleep as well. Every time after working a whole day with the crystal, I put it by my dresser, and it's just like not too close, but not too far either. And it's just like something about it. You feel it, you get a better night's rest, you're more refreshed and relaxed, and you wake up energized. This is also good for energy, okay? Because again, think of the sun, like brightness, refreshment, like the morning. You know, it's great to work with this during the morning and day. You know, it's not, and I'm glad I did, because it's not really a stone I think you should work with at night unless you want to be energized. And I didn't even feel like I needed coffee today, to be honest with you, because I felt so energized and so honestly compelled to keep working at it. It's like almost like addictive is not the right word, but it draws you in. There's certain crystals that draw you in, and I really didn't think it would have, and now it did, and I'm like, wow. And I remember a Poopsie viewer a very long time ago, my channel, recommended me Sunstone. And I looked up Sunstone, and I'm like, I thought it was this huge, big deal, and I look at the pictures, I'm like, it didn't really connect with me, and I'm like, it's time. It's time. I gotta work with this, and thankfully I did, and yeah, I was like crying like 2-3 times. Even the camera cut off, and I like didn't even get to capture the whole experience. And I'm glad it didn't, because it was a private moment, but also it probably, you know, crying is not really necessarily relaxing. But yeah, trust in the process. When you cry, you heal something emotionally. You know, there's a reason I'm not feeling sad like I was a few days ago. There's a reason I'm not feeling down and about myself like I was a few days ago. Having worked with crystals and doing the work, like I said, it's all part of your spiritual journey and growth and fulfillment, okay, on this path through life. Like, we're not, you could, but we're not really meant to sit and watch Netflix all day. No offense to anyone who does. I understand it's hard. Sometimes you're just like, you just want to give up. I understand. But I'm telling you, just having the strength to just work on yourself is so empowering. You know, I always say that you don't need a stinking therapist. You don't need anyone in your life but yourself, and to work on yourself through yourself and the power of the spoken word. And your own mind can just heal. This stuff will make you realize a lot about yourself that even the person behind the pen and notepad will not pick up on. You know, at the end of the day, they've studied, not to bash them or anything, but they've had to study for that and get that education from someone who's gotten that education from someone who's gotten that education from someone who's gotten that education from the man upstairs. Do you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, everything's God's creation, and you do what works best for you. I just had personal experience with therapists just not work for me. This has worked, and just journaling way better. Like, once I got the advice to like work with the crystals, journal, that's all. I just needed a therapist to tell me that, to do that, and then I just went ahead and went with that. You know, I don't really like to hear the outside noise. I kind of block it out, like the outside recommendations. I always feel like you should do what's best for you on this journey through life. No one should judge you or give you advice for what you should do. And no one should really dictate in your life what you should do, right? Because isn't that what a dictator does? I mean, you know, you should feel content and fulfilled within yourself to let people be. And there's 8 billion people on this planet with individual journeys of their own. So to judge someone and recommend them to do one thing that you would like them to do, really? Are you kidding me? Get out of here. Like, you know, you should let people be and let them do their own thing. I don't think it's very wise to judge and tell someone what to do on their journey, because that's their specific journey, one of 8 billion people. So it's very wrong to do that. So again, I'm not recommending even anyone work with crystals. I'm not recommending anyone to do, as I say, I'm recommending you do what works best for you. These have worked best for me, so I'm just shouting it out of pure and utter joy and happiness. And that I felt today through this stone. And then tomorrow I pick up like black obsidian, and I'm like, no! I'm here like healing deep traumatic wounds, like, oh my God, I need assistance. In no way is that funny. I'm just laughing through the pain because I know how horrendous that experience is. And I know there's a lot to peel back. And oh man, like yesterday I was working with Labradorite. I was angry all day. I was like, oh my God, like I was cussing away. Like I'd drop a pen, I'd be like, you. Like, I don't know what it is about Labradorite. Like it caused, and then when I journaled it through and talked to God, it ends up, I was releasing years of suppressed anger. Years of it. So I'm like, oh, okay, no wonder I was so mad. And then today's like, yee! And then tomorrow, it's all part of the wonderful journey. But yeah, anyway, you know, I love that. I love the pain of it. Give me more of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was never afraid of dealing with the pain and the emotional pain. Emotional pain is the hardest stuff ever. It's worse than physical pain. Physical pain I can handle very well. Emotional pain, get out of here. Bye. Girl, bye. Like, I'm leaving. Okay, you don't want to mess with emotional pain, okay? But I love it because doing the work, it's exhausting, but at the same time, it's like, you know, you're improving and getting better. And you start to change, and people notice changes in you, your personality and your flair and your aura. Like, yes, like you start to manifest others in your life that just, you know, so this is just a time in my life now where I'm just choosing to sort of like look within and self-isolate. That's just kind of what I've been doing. And I'm happy doing it. You know, you should always do what you're happy with. If you're no longer happy with it, you know, go change it. Go do something else, right? You do what it is that you should do. This is just my stage of the game. And I'm doing what I feel is working best for me right now to deal with the past pain and experiences, because I can't go back out there without dealing with those experiences that I went through first and how to manage and cope next time something like that happens. And then you go out there and then something else comes up, then you got to work on that again, and you got to look within again, and then you got to do the work again. That's life. And then eventually it's your time to go, right? So that's just how I'm sort of looking at it right now. On my journey. So this is just a moment in time that I'm capturing of my experience. Thank you guys for watching. That is Sunstone. Again, go check it out. It's a great crystal. It's like, it's one of those, like, you don't expect to do that much for you, and then bam, it does. So hope you guys enjoyed this. I can't predict with these vlogs what's next crystal, but I'll get through all my crystals eventually, and then eventually I'll buy more and get through them more. But I just posted a crystal video today showing my old crystals on my Smart channel. Go check it out as well. And I'm posting, I think tomorrow or in a couple days, another video that I show my new crystal collection. So I'm really excited about that. All right, guys, thank you for joining me. If you'd like to book your own services for me, TonyBomboni.com. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care now. Bye-bye.